My name is Neka, and I first came to Royal Family Kids Camp at 11 years old. In 3rd grade, me and my brother had been placed into the foster care system. By our 5th grade, we were officially adopted by our grandparents. Luckily for us, we had been recommended by our social worker to go to this camp. None of us had ever heard of it. The day that we registered for camp, they had us all loaded onto these really large coach buses. When I had first got onto the bus, I wasn't really happy. With everything going on in my life, all I could feel was no hope and anger. As the buses pulled up into the driveway, however, and we saw the looks of all these adults' faces welcoming us and cheering us on, I couldn't help this warmth feeling that started to bubble up inside of me. Everyone was just cheering us on, welcoming us, screaming at the top of their lungs. It was pretty exciting. When we took our first steps out of the bus, it was really overwhelming. But as we were embraced in these hugs by these people that we called our cousins, you couldn't help but just feel the love and the joy inside of yourself. For once in my life, I actually felt loved. Coming back to camp for me as a second cousin has been a real blessing. And the thing that has really inspired me is that I want to be able to help foster children and kids who have been abused or neglected like I was. And I just want to show them that they're not alone and that there's always hope. So I was really excited when I got the call and I was asked to be a second cousin because I felt like this was finally my chance to be able to do something right and to help someone who I can actually relate to.
There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction.
During the week, there was this one boy that I met during one of our gatherings where we came in the morning and we did all our singing, and they asked me to sit on the male side because it was when all the first cousins went upstairs. And so I sat on the side where all the little boys were sitting to help watch. And there was this one boy there, and I just remember he was really closed off, and I talked to him a bit, and he slowly started to warm up towards me. And it was really nice to watch him open up. It really touched my heart. And I remember I just watched him throughout camp, and he didn't really sing songs the first few days. But by Wednesday night, he was singing, "I know God cares about me." And I thought that was really amazing because he did not want to sing at all. And then on the last day of camp, he came up to me when everyone was saying goodbye, and he gave me a little side hug. And he said, "I love you, Neka." And to me, that was one of the most powerful things I ever heard in my life because a lot of people these days, we throw the word "I love you" around like it's any other common word. But when these foster kids tell you they love you, they mean it with everything in their heart. And it just really touched me. And
So why would you suggest somebody participate in Royal Family? Why should they volunteer?
It's such a life-changing experience. It not only does it change your view on foster children and everything in Alaska, but it also can strengthen your relationship with God if you will let that happen. And I know I really learned a lot of things about myself as a person and as a Christian, and I strengthened my relationship with God. And I've learned a lot about the foster care system. It makes me want to be a lot more active in it once I'm older and prepared for that. And I just think anyone who does this camp as a volunteer, or if they just come for one day, just give it a chance, and it could really be life-changing for you if you're willing to let it.
Well, thank you so much.
You are pulled from the